Hey everybody, JC here with another T&I toy review. And today's review is in association with JediInsider.com, your #1 news source for everything Star Wars. And for today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Jaina Solo figure from Hasbro. Now this figure comes packaged in the same style we see with all the Black Series figures. You've got the black box with the red background, the figure's clearly displayed. Up at the top you've got the Star Wars Black Series logo, and down below you've got the name of the character and an image. Then on the side of the packaging you have that red border, and it tells us this is figure number 56 in the series. And then on the back of the packaging you have a brief bio in multiple languages. Alright, let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure outside the packaging along with the other contents. Okay, so now if you're not familiar with this character, she was originally created as part of the extended universe with the books and everything, and then later was essentially disregarded when Disney took over. So she's not actually part of canon, but basically I would say that the Kylo Ren character is based very much on this character. Really the only difference is A, she's female, and B, she didn't turn to the dark side. But essentially she is the daughter of Han Solo and Princess Leia, a Jedi who is trained by Luke Skywalker. She's also a crack pilot, hence why you have the pilot outfit and everything, and the lightsaber. So basically, again, this character really I don't think is used anymore and not actual part of canon. The only reason we're getting a figure of her is because she did win Hasbro's fan choice poll a couple years ago, or a year or so ago, whenever they did it. But that's why we're getting a figure of her. But I believe again that basically when Disney took over and got rid of all the extended universe stuff that they didn't establish as canon, this character basically ceased to exist. Okay, so the first accessory that she comes with is a lightsaber like all Jedi have, and she does have the unique purple blade, and it's done with a translucent plastic. The blade is removable from the hilt. You have to just kind of twist and pull out, and then the hilt itself is done with a dark gray plastic with some black mixed in. You also have a little metallic gold button on one side and then a stripe of purple on the other, which I guess is a light or something. You also have a loop on the end of the hilt so that you can hook it onto her gun belt. She does have an actual hook for the lightsaber, and the hook is done with a soft rubber material, so it can kind of bend on you when you're trying to hook it on there. But you play with it a little bit, you should be able to get it to lay pretty natural looking against her leg. The figure also comes with a blaster. Being the daughter of Han Solo, I guess having a good blaster at your side is still something that you want even as a Jedi. And this looks very similar to Han Solo's blaster with the end here with the little hole sculpted on the barrel there. So that's very similar to Han's blaster. This is done again like with the lightsaber hilt. It's done with a dark gray plastic with some black mixed in. So overall nice detailing with that. And then she does have a working gun holster, so you can slide the gun in there and it will fit nice and tight in the holster. Also, you can get her to hold either weapon, the lightsaber or the blaster, in either hand. However, her right hand does have a trigger finger, so that's probably the better hand for the blaster, and you can get the finger there in the trigger guard. And then the final accessory this figure comes with is a pilot helmet. Now this goes along with the flight suit that she's wearing. Now honestly, I don't know why her flight suit is black and gold. You know, it looks like an X-Wing pilot flight suit, but the colors are different, and I don't know what the reason for that is. I'm sure there is a reason for it, but I'm not super familiar with the character. I haven't read all the stories with her and such, so again, I don't know why the flight suit and the helmet and everything are black and gold. But I do like the detailing, and I like the look of it. You've got the Rebel symbols that are done in that gold color, and then you've got this gold stripe. And then the helmet definitely looks like it's seen some battle. You got a bunch of scratch marks and everything, some wear and tear on it, and some other designs on it as well. And then you've got the goggles that's done with translucent yellow plastic, which is nice. And you got this yellow striping on the top of the helmet. And then the helmet does fit pretty good on her head, even though she does have the long hair. It does fit nicely. Covers her eyes and everything, and I like how the hair actually sticks out from the bottom of the helmet. It looks pretty natural. Okay, and then for the figure itself, for the head sculpt, it's pretty decent other than the eyes. She does have that cross eye, so the paint on the eyes are a little bit off to me, but otherwise I think they've done a good job with the head sculpt. I like the way the hair is sculpted. She's got the little ponytail in the back, and then also the hair comes down over her shoulders in the front, so I like that. And the skin tone is good. And then, like I said, she's wearing a flight suit. Being the daughter of Han Solo, she is a crack pilot. I don't know if it's an X-Wing that she actually flies or some other vehicle, but again, the outfit looks very much like an X-Wing pilot outfit, only the colors are different. They're black with some gold striping on them. But I like she's got this vest piece, which is a separate piece on the figure, and then you've got the controls like you always see with the X-Wing pilots, and she's got the little oxygen hose that comes around and goes over into the vest. And then she's got some, this is some bronze type color for the strapping of the chest, so I like that, it stands out. I like the ridges and how they're sculpted. She's got some gold striping on her collar up here, and here on the ridges of her undershirt there, under the vest, and that kind of comes down on the side. Again, she does have the working gun holster, and I like how you've got the pouches sculpted, and you've got that classic belt buckle like we always see with gun holsters in the Star Wars universe. And then more pouches and stuff on this side. And then you've got the strap that comes down here on the back and goes around the legs, again like we always see with X-Wing pilot outfits. And she's just got the black pants, and then the boots are a little bit lighter color, almost a silverish type black color that does kind of pick up the light a little bit. So overall, I think this is a pretty nice looking figure. My only complaint comes with the eyes on it. Again, she is a little bit cross-eyed. Okay, so this figure stands just a little bit under 6 inches tall. Here's a comparison with the Force Awakens Han Solo and Princess Leia figures. Here's a comparison with the Darth Raven figure. And finally, here's a comparison with, I guess you could call her brother, Kylo Ren. This is the Force Awakens Kylo Ren. And even though, you know, Jaina is not part of the actual regular universe, so you're not going to see her in the movies or anything, you know, they are both solos. Okay, so for articulation on this figure, you can turn the head to the left and to the right, even with the hair. So you can look down a little bit, but not too much, and really can't look back at all, again, because of the hair. You can pivot the head a little bit to the left and right, but not too much. Arms attached with your standard ball hinge joint there at the shoulder, so she can get her arm out good. She's got good rotation there at the shoulder. She does not have a bicep swivel, only has a single hinged elbow, but she can actually bend her elbow really good. And then she also has rotation there at the elbow. She's got rotation at the wrist and hinges on the hands, so you get some up and down movement there. She has a midsection joint underneath the vest, so you've got some rotation there. Now you've got the little straps and everything, so that limits some of the movement, but you still get pretty good movement. You can also pivot to the left and the right there. Can crunch down a little bit, and then can look back pretty good there at that midsection. Actually has an ab crunch joint. When you have her pulled back, you can see she has an actual ab crunch type joint. And then she does not have a waist swivel. She does have the ball joint, so she can only do the splits about that much. Again, you got these straps and everything you want to be careful with. She can get her leg forward pretty good, and she can do her leg back. She does have a thigh swivel. She has a double jointed knee, so good bending at the knee. She does not have a boot cuff swivel. Hinges on the feet, so up and down movement with the feet. And then she does have ankle pivot and 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Okay, so that's my review. So overall, I like this figure. I like the overall look of it. And if you're a fan of extended universe type characters, I think this is one you'll definitely want to check out. My only minor complaint, again, is with the eyes. They do come off a little bit cross-eyed. And hopefully that's just with my figure and not a problem with all of them. But again, that's really my only minor complaint with this figure. Now this figure is available now. We'll have a full image gallery up at JediInsider.com. There'll be a link in the video description below. Also, if you like or want to know more about the space walls featured in this video, be sure to check out gtptoys.com. They're the ones that make those. They do have a variety that you can choose from. So if you're into things like toy photography and such, I definitely recommend that you check them out. Again, their website is gtptoys.com. As always, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like this video and also hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. You can also follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I have links to those in the video description as well. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later.